What's good, y'all? J Tune here, back with another video. And today I'm going to be doing cartoon logic that pretty much doesn't make sense. So, I'm an animator myself, I'm a cartoon creator, and I watch a lot of animation. And I've been working on a cartoon series I have called Brooktown, and I'm almost done with my pilot, and that's going to be uploaded on the channel called Brooktown TV, which is where I'm going to be posting my thing even after it gets picked up by a network. Hopefully, that's the plan. So, I hope you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and this is going to be a 10-part series because I don't want to fit in everything in here because I'm going to be reacting to a few clips at a time, and I'm trying to react to only like 10 clips. I found like this thing on Google and it showed like 100 times Cartoon Logic made zero sense, and it's just pictures of Cartoon Logic that makes zero sense. So let's get it. Yeah, this is wrong on many levels. I don't know what's going on here. Um, the three little pigs have their father's head hanging on the wall. Here's my thing. The pig's head is turned all the way around. Like, does bro not have a neck? And holy smokes, I'm looking at it now, and the father's literally cooked. Why couldn't it just be a pig? Like what? Like your father was somebody's lunch. I mean, I don't eat pork, but clearly someone else does. Yeah, this one is one I've saw before, and this is my first time reacting to it personally, and I don't know. This one is wrong. Okay, this was one I saw many times, and even as a kid, I didn't think it made sense to me how they do this with most characters. But Arthur, your ears are on the top of your head, buddy. You want to know what I always wonder? What the hell is holding your glasses if your ears are on top of your head? Like, do you ever wonder that? But yeah, Arthur, come on. I mean, unless aardvarks can hear from the size of their head without needing their ears, or unless it's a vibrational thing, but I don't know how to explain this one. Because the last one I can kind of like, okay, maybe it's just their deceased father on the wall, but bro, like was the album that bad that you had to like say, you know what, I'm listening to this but on mute. This is the whole definition of I'm listening to this on mute. Bro, crazy. Naked all day wearing clothes at the beach. Um, come on. Animals are allowed to wear drip too. But I do get it. I mean, they're at home when they're naked all day, but they're out in public. But it is true because they are kind of. I mean, Jerry has swim shorts on. Tom, I don't know what the hell he's wearing. It looks like he's wearing a whole. I don't know what that is. But yeah. The Flintstones celebrated Christmas before the birth of Christ. This was another one that I saw a lot. Flintstones is a very old cartoon, but the time period they're in. How old is the Flintstones and when does it take place? By the way, Bonnie is a hot woman. But that's besides the point. And yeah. But Christmas is a holiday where it's like, you're gonna celebrate it regardless. I mean, hey, birth of Christ or not. I mean, Christmas is Jesus' birthday. And you're celebrating the birth of Christ. But man, maybe they were before their time. I'm not gonna lie. From a out of context perspective, hell, even in context, I can't even explain this one without wondering how the hell do cavemen and cave women know what the hell Christmas was gonna become? It's like they know it from detail. Wait, hold on. Where the hell did they get a Christmas tree from? Okay, there's a lot of questions. Hell, where did they get the Christmas hats from? How do they even know how to make these? What the is going? Says you are the love of his life. Forgets what you look like and has to put a shoe on every girl in the kingdom. You forgot what the love of your life looks like? I mean, is this a looks don't matter kind of message? But doesn't the shoe only fit one girl and that's the love of his life? But, well, he doesn't know what she looks like, to be fair. But if she's the love of your life, are you just assuming that, like, you know, the girl that's the love of your life, the shoe's just gonna fit her? Is this that Drake song when he says, well, I forgot what he said. He said something in fancy about Cinderellas and I don't know. How did this turn into a Drake reference? Both are dogs. One is a pet and the other one's an order. To be fair, I see why this one would not make sense to people. Because Pluto's an actual dog, like by real life definition, and Pluto is a fictional talking dog. But to be fair, humans do the same thing. Like when a human has a baby, don't they walk around the neighborhood with a stroller? Or they hold their kids' hands and they basically walk the kid, just not with a leash, obviously. I hope you're not doing that. I mean, that'll be child abuse. But obviously, they'll be in a stroller. And actually, they do have, well, they don't have leashes, but they have this thing for kids where you can, like, they can walk, but, like, it's like a thing they wear, and it's like a strap attached to it. And basically, if they try to run away, you could just be like, hey, stop it. But yeah, this one, out of context, yeah, I see why this one is like, But hell, dogs carry other dogs with their mouth, so. Okay, this one pisses me off. Like, you can clearly get out. Yes, look how big them bars are. They can clearly get out. Y'all want to be in there. Because there's no excuse for this one. Yeah, this one is just. And then there's other one, Encourage a Cowardly Dog, where a duck has handcuffs or some shit. But yeah, this one definitely pisses me off because it's like, you just want to be there. You want to be there. Ashamed suddenly, Disney logic. I'm not going to lie, Disney logic is never going to make sense to me, but the Tom and Jerry one gets the slide because they were fully clothed at the beach, and at least they were covering their lower half. But in both photos here, Donald, like, your bottom half shows all of the time. Like, you're ashamed. Like, you literally basically walk around with your thingy out, if we're being honest, even though we don't see it. And yeah, the Disney one's kind of, it's like so hit or miss because it's like, but yeah, I mean, he's a duck. I get it, but this one actually doesn't make sense because it's like you're not gonna cover yourself in the first image. Like, dude, your bottom half is the one that's showing. Uh, 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 uh. Eek a mouse. Minnie gets afraid of mice even though she's never looked in the mirror in her life. Uh, you know what makes this worse? Why is Pluto afraid of the mice too? But, um, Minnie, you know, Walt Disney started off drawing, your species, right? This is weird. I mean, humans are afraid of other humans, so hey, I guess so. You know what? I agree. What fucking kind of science is this? I love Powerpuff Girls, one of my favorite cartoons of all time. But how do you explain this? Like, how is she holding it? Oh yeah, I forgot to say, fingerless hands, yada yada yada. How is she holding it? Does she have magnetic? It's not even magnetic because it's wooden. It's wooden chopsticks. I don't think they make metal chopsticks. Is her powers levitating the thing? Like, this one, I can't explain it. Bubbles,
you're gonna get a slide just because you're my favorite character. Powerpuff Girls is one of my top 5 favorite Cartoon Network shows ever. But there's a lot of things in Powerpuff Girls that doesn't make sense, and I think this one takes the number one cake. And that is it for part one. If you like the video, just like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave requests in the comments. Part two is coming soon, and Jay out.